Hello, my friends. I am back again today to do a little brand hacking on one of my favorite online marketers, Amy Porterfield. So if you don't know what I mean by now by brand hacking, I'm actually diving into the websites of some of the biggest online entrepreneurs to deconstruct why their brands are so successful and why they attract their perfect fit clients day in and day out. So before we get started today, I want to ask you on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 would be like, I have the most powerful, cohesive brand. It attracts my perfect clients consistently. And 1 being, ugh, I hate my branding. It's a total fail and really, frankly, kind of embarrassing. So give yourself a number inside your head. And if it's anything other than a 10, then this is for you. So you should keep watching. Okay. So today I'm diving into Amy Porterfield's brand. She's most known for her expertise in creating and selling online courses. She's built a really big reputation for teaching entrepreneurs and business owners how to leverage digital courses to generate income and build their brand. So let's take a look. All right, there it is. Okay, so what I notice right off the bat here is that Amy comes across as approachable. She's got this warm smile. She's like that kind of girl next door sort of look, and it feels like she would be a great friend. Amy's audience is typically those who are wanting to take their side hustle into a full-time business, or those who haven't wanted to or haven't started a business yet, but they've always wanted to. So that's her main audience niche. You can see that right here in the messaging. If you landed on my little slice of the internet, you're probably a business owner or entrepreneur, or flirting with the idea of becoming one. So, and then this is pretty cool. Come on in, kick off your shoes. There's the approachable part of it, and grab my free resource, da, 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 da. Okay. So, that's very good for showing exactly this kind of personality that we're going to start to unfold here. So while she doesn't necessarily differentiate between men and women business owners overtly, I do notice an interesting color scheme going on here. So it's sort of a pastel yellow fading into a bluish pastel green. And to me, that feels a little bit more woman-centric. She also has an action color of yellow here. So a brighter yellow, which you can see kind of in her jacket and in the call to action button right here. And you see that same yellow throughout the site for the calls to action part of this. Looks like I can't get to I don't know what's happening here, but oh, good. We'll come to this side. All right, great. So the yellow really is a suggestion of happiness, excitement, and energy, which are all part of her personality. And it's really kind of how she wants you to feel when you come to her site, when you become a client, all of that. And we're going to start to notice as you sort of page through here, to go to her podcast page, you can see kind of what she's wearing there. You go into her About Amy page, and let's see, I'm going to skip over the book page for a reason, but, go into the Learn About Amy. Sorry, what was that one? That was Learn with Amy, right? So you can kind of see her choice of fashion is kind of a contemporary business casual, with the exception of that more formal look on her About Amy page. But what's interesting about this is the casual pose that she chooses to sit in with her bare feet, right? So she's still saying approachable. And it's really interesting to me also. I was going to mention this a little bit later, but notice too, the way that she actually, if you go to the homepage, you can see she's straight on, head and shoulders straight to the camera. And that kind of happens throughout here on her podcast page, also on her About Amy page. Yes. Learn with Amy, all of it. I think even tools of the trade. Yep. So everything is front and center. To me, that kind of suggests a transparency and an honesty and kind of a giving it to you straight kind of attitude. And that definitely supports her brand personality. So one other thing to note here, and this is from the perspective of her offers. If you go Learn with Amy and you page down here, you'll see that she has, her first one is List Builders Society, right? So all of the, just I'll say this at the beginning, all of the programs within her niche, they all make sense together as a suite of offerings. Because listen, if you're starting a new business, you need to build a list. Hence, she has her list building society. That's one of the first, that is the first thing that really shows here. The next thing is, if your business starts to take off, you need to be able to organize it in such a way that you can scale it. So systems that scale, that's the next piece. And then, of course, the thing that she's most known for, the Digital Course Academy, which actually feeds into those other two things. Because if I'm going to sell a course, I need to build a list. If I'm going to scale up, I probably need a course. They all connect. So really cool how all of those things tie in as well. So listen, her branding, like the colors, the style, the imagery, expressions that she chooses, all of this is intentional and it all has to do with those underlying foundational brand elements. And what I'm meaning by that is it's her niche audience, the problems that she solves, her uniqueness, the personality, all of the tone of the brand, all of those things, those were intentional decisions that were made well before she chose those colors and styles and imagery, fonts and logos and messaging, okay? But what I know is that the vast majority of business owners tend to put the cart before the horse when it comes to this. And it's because it's so much fun to get your website up and to create that logo and pick your colors. But if you don't spend the time figuring out those deeper parts of the brand and getting them to be cohesive, like not just here and there, but everything coming together. If you don't do that, then those things fall, it just falls to pieces. It doesn't come across in that cohesive way. So if at the beginning of this you picked a number about of your brand that was less than 10, you feel like your brand's not cohesive and it doesn't really speak to who you want to bring into your business, then I want to invite you to come to my next workshop because I'm going to be doing more of this deconstructing. I'm going to give you all of the tools and things that you'll need so that you can actually create your incredibly powerful, effective brand look. And listen, you have to come live and stay to the end. It's about 90 minutes. If you do that, then you might be the lucky one who wins a free brand hacking session with me. So check the details somewhere around here for the link to register, and I will see you there. Bye.